Live, Trance, and Prosper. Hi, I'm Professor Brian David Phillips, and today I'm going to do a short video on how to write guided imagery scripts with artificial intelligence. That is, using an AI chatbot, a GPT, in order to create guided imagery. Now, many of you know that I am a hypnotist and I'm an educator. And I use guided imagery quite a bit in my classes at the university as well as with clients. And if you're familiar with my main YouTube channel or my website, you know that I post a lot of Trance Time videos or short guided imageries. And this is a GPT that I created that allows folks like me and you to very quickly make guided imagery scripts you can work with. And it's appropriate for any age, any type. The chatbot, the GPT, will ask you questions and things like this. So let me just pop these up so I can see, and we will get started. So I'm going to move this a little bit out of the way. And you'll see I'm at ChatGPT, GPT-4. This GPT we're going to be using does require that you have a OpenAI account and that you be in the Plus or higher program for that. And so let's get started. I'll put a link to the chatbot the GPT that we're actually going to be using. I'll put a link to that as well as to OpenAI in the description for this video. But in terms of what we want to do, let's move this up. So it's asking, how can I help you? So straight up, you want to go into the GPTs. You can get to this GPT which is called Waking Dream Weaver. You can get to it straight away using a link, and I'll put the link in the description, or you can go into your GPTs folder. So if I click over here, you see I'm logged into my account. If I click on Explore GPTs, if I've never used this program or I just want to search around, I can look for Waking Dream Weaver. And you'll see that there's a choice that pops up. The very first choice is Waking Dream Weaver by Brian David Phillips. That would be me. I click on that. It opens in a new tab, and there's the link to it. And so we have Waking Dream Weaver by Brian David Phillips, a creative expert in writing Trance Time guided imagery scripts. There are a few example questions. Create a short guided imagery script. Write a script, tranquil, la la la. Or you can just start interacting. And you do that by just typing in what you'd like. So I'm going to ask it. Let's say, create a short 3-minute guided imagery script for elementary students. So let's give it an age. That's so for kids. I like the old movie Peach Dragon, and the song, of course, Puff the Magic Dragon. So I'm asking it to create a short 3-minute guided imagery script for elementary school students involving a friendly dragon friend and relaxation. So if I just hit enter or send message, to craft a 3-minute guided imagery, we need some information, okay? And then I've given it all the info it needs. If I didn't give it the info, it would ask me. Now you're gonna see it just starts in. It'll have 3 guided imagery, the way I write them, have 3 parts. Induction, imagery, see how fast it's writing the imagery for you, and the emerging, which is the exit of the imagery. There you go. This imagery script is designed to help elementary school students engage their imaginations while learning a simple, effective technique for relaxation and stress relief. And that's the whole script right there. Okay. And so I do want to point out that the introduction and the emerging are standard. So I'm sorry, the introduction, the induction, and the emerging are all standard systems. So the intro is just going to tell us what this guided imagery is about. The induction is standard. All of the Trance Time imageries I use have this system. If you've been a student of mine, you know that when I teach guided imagery, we use induction, imagery, emerging, and the induction and the imagery are standard so that it's really quick and easy for people to train themselves to use it right away. Okay? And so it's a very simple technique. And then the imagery is the emerging is just in a moment I'm going to say stop, so I'm going to count, open your eyes. And then I count and you open your eyes. The imagery is the main meat of the thing. And so here, the GPT, the GPT, Waking Dream Weaver, has given us a script. You can take it as is, but of course, my students, particularly hypnotists, know that they should probably personalize a bit more. So you can copy this, and if you need to, say, I think, this is a little too short. It doesn't look too short. It actually looks perfect. And I might even use that. So there's that. I can ask, please make the imagery section a bit longer and add a flight through the forest with a special fairy friend on the dragon. Let's go with on the dragon. So please make the imagery section a bit longer and add a flight through the forest on the dragon with a special fairy friend. And then that'll give me a longer piece if I needed to extend it. So it's just giving me the extension of the imagery because it knows that I already have an introduction and an induction and the emerging. And it gives us that. Oh, that's nice. And then we go back to the emerging. Now, if you wanted to copy, you just go to hover your mouse over that copy section, and then you can paste that into your your files for editing or whatever. But that's essentially it. I'll put a link to the GPT in the description of the video, and I hope you have found this useful, helpful, and entertaining. Just pretend you've been entertained. Until next time, this is Professor Brian David Phillips saying, what do I say? Live trance and prosper. Bye-bye.